All right, bro. Got the first win of the season. Kind of talking about your guys' performance on the side, on defensive side of the ball, and just kind of how you guys are able to kind of create havoc and come up with some opportunities there tonight.
In the first half, it kind of showed the undiscipline that Coach Chang was talking about. Me myself being one of those penalties, and it was just coming back the second half and doing what we practiced. The first half was kind of wild. We allowed one touchdown, of course, but we didn't let it make us, break us. But it was just having faith in the offense. That if we give them enough opportunities, they'll score for us.
And just to follow up to that, what are those conversations on the sidelines like? When something doesn't go your guys' way, or a penalty is going in your direction. How do you guys kind of go back to the sideline and not let it get to you guys, and not kind of let it spiral?
Like our DC Coach Juro says, it's not about who's right; it's about us getting right. So it's not us arguing with each other. It's just us figuring out like who's wrong, what did they do wrong, and us just fixing it so it doesn't happen again.
Hey Peter, congrats on the win. How vital was this, pulling this one out today for you guys, given the opponent you guys face next week?
It's very big for us. I'd say we could have beat them by more, but the win is a win to us, and it's all about getting back in the lab and preparing for Oregon.
Hey Peter, congrats on the win. As somebody who contributed as a true freshman last year, what are you seeing from Elijah Palmer here these last couple of games? Obviously coming up with his first career interception tonight. Just somebody else in that secondary, another young guy who's producing. What have you seen so far from him?
It's great. His work ethic is one big thing. And it shows on game days. He's one of the hardest workers. On our defense, and it clearly shows. And it's good to see that. Our young guys are stepping up too.
Peter, obviously you guys kind of, towards the end of that game, you lose some guys on defense, had to get carried off or carted off. One of them being Logan, kind of your physical and spiritual leader out on the defense. With his status kind of being up in the air right now, how much more does the unit kind of have to rally, especially with Oregon coming up?
I would say we wouldn't have to rally a whole lot. It's always the next man up, so I believe his backup, Nalu Emerson, is ready to rock, and us going to Oregon is a great opportunity for us, to showcase our talents, and I believe we can compete with them.
Right. Thanks, man.
Appreciate you guys.
Congratulations. Somebody made reference to former, I think, might be a Hall of Fame player who all he does is catch touchdown passes. Now I know there are some passes you catch that aren't touchdowns, but seems to be a specialty of yours. And can you talk a little bit about your propensity for the end zone?
I don't really. I look to score every time out. I don't worry about like how much yardage I have. As long as I score and make an impact to the team, then as long as we keep putting points up, then that's my job and that's what I'm supposed to do. So I'm kind of losing my voice, but that's my job. I don't worry about all the catches that I have, the yardage. As long as I score for this team, that's what I'm supposed to do. So that's what I'm gonna keep doing.
Braden tonight, like he mentioned, he had some highs, he had some lows. As one of his pass catchers, how do you kind of keep him in the game and not let some of those bad moments spiral and snowball? How do you kind of keep him in the game and keep the offense going when one drive doesn't go right?
It's all about trust. Braden trusts his receivers, so he knows as long as we keep fighting, he's gonna keep fighting too. Braden is very tough. That's one thing I really know about him. And one thing we both can do, we can trust each other. So when it comes to those key plays, whenever my name is called, he knows that he can trust me to make that play. So it's really a connection thing, and that's what I really love about it.
It seems you guys have a lot of go-to guys, and I noticed one catch tonight in particular that looked pretty spectacular. And that was Jalen in the end zone. And I mean, you know, we see one hand grabs every week, but that one was pretty special.
Yeah, it's Jalen. He been doing a whole lot since I got here. He really impressed me since I really came here in the spring, and nobody never doubts him. Like Jalen, he's a great player. Like when his name is called, he's gonna perform also, and he no matter like what position he's in or whatever like that, he's gonna do what he have to do also. But I was very impressed by the catch, but that was real good. That was good.
You know, with your performance tonight and the rest of the receiver room and just the defense and the team in general getting this win, you know, how do you guys kind of carry that over into next week? Obviously going on the road to Autzen, going to Oregon, Power 5 team. How do you guys kind of take what was positive from tonight and take it into next week?
Just keep working. Just keep having that discipline throughout the week. And like I said a couple of weeks ago after we played Vanderbilt, it's still gonna be the same work. It's gonna be the same preparation, and it's still gonna be that same fight. It doesn't matter who we play. We still gonna have that same fight. As a team, we come together and we gonna work for a win, because that's what we look for every week.
With Cam out, obviously you guys had to go to a different punt returner, and that was you at some points tonight. Talk a little bit about being back there on specials, what it felt like to be back there and get a chance to kind of get a little momentum even before you step on the field offensively.
It's been a while since I really had a little punt return. Like, I mean, it's been since like high school. I was always like one of the backups throughout college, but I never really got the chance to actually have a punt return in the game. I played to be the returner in the game, but all I want to do is add value. If a man's down, if I get called up, then I'm gonna do that. Anything for these coaches. I'm gonna make an impact in any way that I need to.
Stephen, when you guys went for it on 4th and 1 or 4th and half a yard in the fourth quarter, but didn't get it both times, how did you guys regroup from that, recover from that, shake off frustration or anything like that?
We just can't let frustration take over us like that. We can't be discouraged about anything. Like, we still playing. All we can do is still keep that confidence and keep pushing and keep fighting, and knowing that we can be that team to get through any situation. We just gotta keep pushing. So.